This story is created by a parent like you using Talebot.
Candace and the Christmas Cookie Quest in Quebec. A special bedtime story for Candace. Once upon a time, in the snowy, starlit city of Quebec, there lived a brave and bright little girl named Candace. Her eyes twinkled like the frosted windows, and her laughter echoed through the cold air like bells jingling on a reindeer's harness. On the eve of Christmas, the city was alight with twinkling fairy lights, and the smell of fresh pine and gingerbread cookies wafted through the streets. Candace adored Christmas, but most of all, she loved the tradition of baking cookies with her family. This year, however, something magical was about to happen, a Christmas adventure that Candace would never forget. It was Christmas Eve, and Candace was in the kitchen helping her parents roll out dough for the cookies. They had planned to make a whole village of gingerbread men and women, complete with a candy cane forest and a marshmallow snowscape. As the stars outside began to shine their brightest, the cookies were placed in the oven, and the family sat by the fire to share stories of Christmases past. As the clock struck midnight, Candace slipped away from her parents' warm embrace and tiptoed back to the kitchen. She planned to sneak a midnight taste of her favorite cookie, the one shaped like a little gingerbread man with a smiling face and buttons made of raisins. However, when she opened the oven, she was met with a sight that made her rub her eyes in disbelief. There, on the baking tray, was the gingerbread man, but he wasn't like the others. He was alive. His icing mouth curved into a mischievous grin as he winked at a wide-eyed Candace. "Hello, Candace. I'm Jerry, the gingerbread man. And I need your help," he said, hopping off the tray. Candace couldn't believe her ears. A talking gingerbread man in her kitchen. "Help with what?" she asked, her curiosity piqued. "The magic of Christmas has brought me to life, but I am incomplete without the secret spice that gives gingerbread men and women their true sweetness. It is hidden somewhere in Quebec, and only a kind-hearted child like you can find it before sunrise. If we don't succeed, all gingerbread will lose their sweetness," Jerry explained earnestly. With a nod, Candace agreed to help. She quickly bundled up in her warmest coat and mittens, and with Jerry tucked safely in her pocket, they ventured out into the snowy Quebec night. Their first stop was the towering Montmorency Falls, which glimmered under the moonlight, frozen in a spectacular display of icicles. The secret spice could be hidden in the icy cavern behind the falls, Jerry suggested. Candace, braver than most, led the way.
Talebot, tailor-made tales for your child's dreams.
Slipping through the shimmering curtains of ice, they found themselves in a hidden world of frozen beauty. But despite their searching, the secret spice was nowhere to be found. As they made their way back into the city, Jerry spoke up, "Let's visit the historic Chateau Frontenac. Legends say it holds many secrets." The Grand Hotel stood like a castle from a fairy tale, its towers reaching towards the starry sky. Candace and Jerry slipped inside and searched high and low. In the grand ballroom, beneath the golden tree, they found a clue, a gingerbread ornament with a riddle inscribed, "Warm and comforting, yet never seen, I hide where the Christmas spirit is keen." Candace thought hard. The Christmas spirit is keenest where people come together in love and celebration. "The Christmas market," she exclaimed. Off they went, hand in cookie, to the market, where families gathered, laughing and sharing the joy of the season. Candace and Jerry searched among the stalls, filled with handmade toys and sweet treats, until they stumbled upon an old, jolly baker. "Ah, the secret spice," he chuckled, stroking his white beard. "It's not something you can see or touch. It's something you feel, it's the joy and love shared between people. That's the true essence of sweetness." Candace's heart swelled. She understood now. She hugged Jerry tightly, and as she did, a golden glow enveloped them. The magic of Christmas was the secret spice. As dawn approached, they hurried back home, where Candace carefully placed Jerry back on the tray. With the first light of Christmas morning creeping through the window, Jerry turned back into a regular cookie, but the sweetness remained. Candace's family awoke to the smell of the most delicious gingerbread they had ever tasted. As they gathered around the table, Candace shared the tale of her Christmas cookie quest with Jerry. They listened, enchanted by her adventure, feeling the warmth of love that Christmas always brings. And so, Candace learned that the true magic of Christmas lies in the joy and love we share, a lesson she would carry in her heart forever. As she drifted off to sleep that Christmas night, her dreams were sweet, filled with sugar-spun adventures and the laughter of a little gingerbread man named Jerry. And back in the kitchen, on the tray of cookies, if one looked closely enough, one would see a tiny smile on the face of a gingerbread man, a secret wink for a brave girl who had discovered the sweetest magic of all. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.